Hello, you are welcome to Ken's Tutorial, your number one YouTube channel tutorial that will help you in hardware, software, and other tutorials. Today I'm going to take you through PowerPoint and how to apply design templates and transition to your PowerPoint. After you've prepared all your slides, you've prepared all your notes, and as you already know, PowerPoint is a presentation software that's used to present information in the form of slides. And after you prepare all the slides, you want to format your work, you want to add certain styles to it in order to make it look professional. That's why we apply design templates, transitions, animations, etc., etc. And I'm going to take you through how to apply design templates. Design templates contain color schemes, slide, and title masters with custom formatting and style font design for a particular look. When you apply a design template to your presentation, the slide master and color scheme of the new template replaces the slide master and the color scheme of the original template. So straight away we click on at the menu tab, you click on the design tab, and we click on the design tab. You have different kinds of designs that you can apply to your presentation. And as you can see, when I pass through composite, you have clarity, you have civic, you have black tie, you have Austin, you have different themes that really you can apply to your slides. So when I click on the pull down menu, I have different ones as you can see here. So a matter of choosing one of them, and we'll see what happens to your slide. And as I said earlier, once you click on it, see your first slide follows in that suit with a given certain design and template, and you can the same way change it if it doesn't suit what your intended design that you wanted to apply. You can also choose a different design. So I'm going to choose equity. When I click on equity, that is applied to all the slides, right from the hierarchy of slides, my first master slide, and then the rest of the slides also follows. In likewise manner, I can decide to choose a different slide again, different design, and then you see that it affects each of these slides. You can see the design there, nicely put, very simple, and look very professional. So you have different themes that you can choose from, and after you apply the design to your work, now let's move on to the transitions. The transitions also displays from in between one slide to another slide, from slide 1, let's take for example from slide 1 to slide 2, how you want it to appear. That's the transitions. So in between the slides, what happens is a transition, the movement of one slide to another slide. Whether I want it to cut, fade, push, want it to wipe, want it to split, random bars. You have different types of transitions that you can apply to your slides. So we can choose any of the slides here. As you can see, we have this subtle, we have the exciting ones, we have the dynamic content. So we'll start right away from the subtle ones. Like we click on shape, and we see what happens to our slide. Let's move right from slide 1, then we choose cover. Good. So and once you apply any transition to a slide, you see that there's a symbol here showing that you've really applied a transition, which is an aspect of animations, to that particular slide, so that we can move on to the next slide. You don't have to overdo it, as it takes away the professional look of your presentation, and at the same time also delay in terms of presenting your work to your audience. So click on the second slide, and then you come to the transitions. Then let's choose dissolve. You apply dissolve, then you go and click the third one. As you can see, we've already applied a transition, so you don't have to apply additional transition to it again. So you have to move to the fourth slide. Our fourth slide, and then that one too, we choose a different transition. Let's choose honeycomb. Good, that's good to go. As you can see, it being displayed. Then move on to the next slide. Introduction to Excel. These are prepared notes that we are just putting or adding a professional look to our work. Let's use switch. Good. Then apply another transition. Good. Then we apply another transition again. Good. So we can move on and on and on. So back to our slide 1. Now I want us to look at how these transitions are taking effect, moving from one slide to another slide. So we're starting. That's the first transition that appears, and upon clicking of your work, when you click on it, that's the second transition that you could see. You click again, that's the third transition. We click again, there's a honeycomb, that's our fourth transition. Then when you click again, fading, that's another transition. Good, that's another transition that you can see. Another transition. Good. So you can rehearse and try to use different transitions and then different designs. Today we've talked about how to apply a design to your work or your slides, and then how to also apply transition to all the templates or the slides that you've prepared. And I hope you've understood the principle. You can use it well, so that when you're about to present a work, whether in a company, whether in an institution, or whether to present a project work, you'll be in a better position to apply a design template and transition to your slide. Thank you for listening to me, and I believe you've understood it and you can follow it. I hope to catch you another time, and I believe you can click on the subscription bar so that all the other tutorials that we'll put online, you're able to get them and download them and study, so that become a professional, you have the master skills on PowerPoint.